Welcome to the Daily Grind Coffee House. You will be assuming the role of an accountant for the Daily Grind Coffee House, and you will be charged to help them make decisions to help their business grow throughout this simulation. Before we get into the decisions that we need to make, we need to take a little bit of a closer look at the Daily Grind Coffee House. So let's take a look. The Daily Grind Coffee House was founded in 2007 by two friends who love nothing more than a hot cup of joe. The company has always prided itself on putting quality first, from the beans they brew to the knowledge and friendliness of people who serve it. Their goal has always been to be the coffee shop that makes the absolute best cup of coffee in town. They strongly believe in fair trade and donate 5% of their profits to support the communities of their farming partners. Over the past 10 years, the Daily Grind has managed to grow from a single storefront to a local coffee chain with 11 brick and mortar locations. The Daily Grind coffee houses are decorated with retro industrial vibe. They feature art and signage that tells the story of their crop to cup process and educate customers on various coffee related topics. This privately held LLC offers premium coffee beverages as well as breakfast items. Each of their cafes averaged $2,750 in sales per day, with some locations performing much higher than others, all depending on location, square footage, and whether or not they have a drive through. All but two locations do. The average transaction for the Daily Grind coffee houses is $5.74, and last year the Daily Grind saw $10.9 million in total revenue. So, your first task as an accountant for the Daily Grind Coffee House is to define the following terms: assets, liabilities, and revenue. Once you've defined them, you are going to develop a list of all possible assets the Daily Grind may have. Next, you'll then develop a list of all items the Daily Grind may buy with the promise to pay later, otherwise known as liabilities. Finally, you're going to create a list of three different categories for their revenue. Again, these may require you to think hypothetically, but again, we're looking for the best answers. Best of luck. Look forward to it. Make sure you submit your answers, and can't wait to discuss this further.